bird's eye view. Oh, look at that house. Oh my God. Here. Woo! Amanda!
What?
There you are. Hey!
What are you doing?
Are we on?
We're on.
We're live.
Why are you up there?
Hey everybody, Incredible Tiny Homes. I'm taking a picture of our new home. You're gonna love it. I've been waiting forever to build this.
Talk loud.
Can you hear me? I'm coming down.
All right.
Here we go. Where's Tom when you need him? Where's Tom? Here we go.
Tom.
Tom, help me.
Are you talking about Tom Cruise helping you?
Tom Cruise.
Or our Tom?
You know what? I'm so glad I got these stretchy jeans. Look at me.
We see you.
Look at me. Look at me, Mom. Mom, look. Here, where's my bucket? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes.
You
Other
are
tiny
dramatic.
Other tiny home guys can't do that. I scaled up like a raccoon, you know what? Hey, can I show you a picture? Let me show you a picture of what I took. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it? All right.
Oh, wow.
Come over here. I'm so excited about this. What you're about to see is a tiny home that I've been wanting to build since my very first tiny home. Talk louder. I've been wanting to build this house since I built my first Hobbit. Is that loud enough? And where's our mic? Where's Alyssa?
Alyssa.
So I'm supposed to have a mic.
I told Alyssa to stay home
This is
today.
not natural for me to talk loud. Of course, I do like talking loud, but I've wanted to build this tiny home since I built my first Hobbit. The first Hobbit I did was just in my imagination. I got to design it. It was awesome. It went on HGTV. It went on HNS, CNN, all. It was really fun to build. This is the next one that I've been wanting to build, and we finally found a customer, an investor who wanted to go with it. And it's going to Riverbend Campground. Riverbend is what we did from North Carolina. It's going to have a thatch roof on it. This home is 10 foot wide, 24 foot long, and it's under construction, so it's not done, but it'll have a grass thatch roof that's coming out of Florida, and we're excited about it. Let me show you what we've done. Is that not cool?
Wow.
Is that not cool? Come on over here.
Let me let them look at it just a second.
Oh yeah. We're going to build our own front door and these little cottage windows, and then it's going to have grass thatch like a Thomas Kincaid portrait. It's going to curl down. Here's our windows. We got flower boxes that go here. We got shutters that are designed to go exactly on each side. We got flower boxes here, shutters coming down on each side. Then we've got the Bavarian architecture, because this is going to be mixed with stucco. We're going to put stucco on here, wire. We're going to have ice guard, stucco, wire, stucco, scratch. And we're going to put straw inside of the stucco. We're going to rub it on there and smooth it out. And so it'll have wood and stucco and cedar shakes, thatch roof on it, the cottage style. All the windows will have grids in them. Come around the other side.
Can I look at the door really quick?
I don't have a door.
The shape of the door.
There's not a door.
It's got the shape. Oh, yeah, and you're going to build the door.
Yeah, it's going to have arch top door. And we're going to open it out. And then I'll kind of go over the layout on the inside. Let me show you just on the side here. We still got our scaffolding up from today. But as you can see, it has the shape of a home. See, it's got the reverse gable or the gable. The gable's a triangle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's a gable. And then over here, that's a shed. That's a shed dorm. But this is not.
Wow.
This is not just like you build a home and then you add the shed dormer. This is a straight balloon construction, straight up. We're going to add this overhang all the way across the back that gives that whole wall a dimension. we're gonna put board and batten on the outside.
Board and batten, okay.
Which is a board and a batten strip. A big wide board and a small strip on the outside. And then we're gonna put probably some stucco up there. Isn't that gonna look awesome?
Oh yeah.
This is a cottage. This is the English, kind of a German Bavarian Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs cottage. It's not gonna be as, their cottage had kind of like a bent ridge cap and it was kind of animated.
Oh, this gives a really good.
This is more symmetrical. Yeah. See, so this is a home. This is built just like you find the home. You turn it off.
He's going to turn that compressor off.
Hey, come right back over here.
Okay. What? We still have the pools up? Oh man.
Oh yeah. I gotta go swimming. Isn't that cool? You can see the side of it.
Oh, that looks
That's
beautiful.
kind of like a pictorial view when you see two sides at once. Hey, Scott, come here, bud. Scott's here. Hopefully his wife's watching. I'm sure he is. Scott's from Illinois, and he's come down to see if he wants to be a part of Incredible Tiny Homes. Scott.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good, good. Scott is a craftsman from Illinois. He come down, him and his wife come down 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, Memorial Day weekend.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, hi from Scott's sister in Vegas, Christine.
Yeah.
She's watching you.
Hi. Hi, Lisa. Hi.
And Lisa just now came on.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
My mom.
Aw.
She's in Baltimore. I'm sure she's watching.
I bet she is.
Yeah.
Yay.
What I did is I'd been talking to Scott about it. I had some drawings that I'd done. And so he took what I had in mind and framed all this in for me. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Just a couple days work.
Yep. This is number
This
three.
is
Third
third
day.
day, but I mean the roof and all. Just a
Yeah,
couple days.
yeah. And our guys have been on here putting their sheeting on for him and all, but what was really cool is able to work with him, and he'd put a peak up, and we'd step back and look at it and say, no, we want it to be wider or steeper. We had it wider, and we made it steeper.
Then we had to fit windows that wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
So
and
we
we're
had to work with that.
and we're not sure how the thatch is going to work yet. It's got to be a round eave, so we're working with the manufacturer on that. I just love it.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, them 4 windows, changing that. That's cool.
Hey, Randy, could you tell what size it is?
10 by 24.
10 by 24.
10 by 24. Now look at this trailer. This is a regular trailer, like an 8-foot wide home. The axles are actually 10 foot wide. This has got fenders. This is ready to pull down the road just like a camper. The only thing is you need an over a wide load limit. That's why we don't care about our eaves and stuff. You know? Hey Scott.
Yeah.
What was is there anything tricky about
Tricky?
anything different?
Well, you got the 60-degree roof pitch here on the dormers, and then you got the 41-degree there. So making that all come together, that's always tricky. You know.
Yeah.
Other than that, not too bad. I mean, the biggest thing is just getting stuff figured out so the windows work. We have room for your thatch that you want to use,
Yeah.
and how you want it trimmed out. That's
Right.
that's the main thing.
Yep. Cool. It's just, what is neat is it's like a big old house.
Yeah.
The architecture of a big home
Yeah.
just shrunk up. Isn't it nice? God, I love it because I've had it in my head for 2 years.
Right.
And then to see it come is
Yeah.
awesome.
Got the nice round door.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Round
I'll
top.
work on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do kind of a walkthrough and kind of show where everything's maybe, or do you already know where everything's going, or?
Yeah.
Go
Come on
ahead.
in here. Come on. Your
Go
family
ahead.
wants
Go
to.
ahead.
Your family wants to see you.
Yeah, get on there, Scott.
Okay.
You tell me.
Well, I don't really know. I
Well,
mean,
we
other
kinda-
than, okay, you walk in here, here's your foyer. You got your bathroom here. Gonna have a corner shower, right?
Yep, yep.
Corner shower. You got your window right here.
Yes.
There's gonna be a loft here, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you come in, you see the little window.
So this will be
This-
vaulted.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that's,
cute.
that's all vaulted.
This will just be vaulted and open when you walk in the room.
Right. And the door will swing in. Right.
Yeah. Swing. We're thinking about swinging out, maybe.
Whichever.
Yeah.
It's
We may
gonna-
go out
it's
that
gotta
way.
swing one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet. Be a toilet and sink. So you got your toilet over here. You got your wall-mounted sink. And your door be a barn door. So when you walk in, you got that iron door that'll slide back and forth.
Oh, so there'll be a barn door as soon as you walk in.
So we're gonna
to the bathroom.
I'm gonna mix black iron with stucco, with beams and gnarly wood and all that.
Just go nuts.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This will stay vaulted through this whole half of the house. So this will stay all open. There'll be a lower loft here, right?
Yep.
For your master loft.
Yep.
And then what were you thinking again on the stairway?
Yep. Well, this is a kitchen. Kitchen's all right here. I wanted a bunch of windows in the kitchen. You got a sink, stove, all this countertop space, and we're going to stop about here. So we got a big living room. All right.
So this will be the living area right over here.
Over here. This is all the living room.
Yeah.
All right here's the living room, and the living room is vaulted into there. That's really cool. And like what he was asking,
this.
in my head, we're thinking about taking the staircase. I love working off scaffolding, but the bathroom stops here, so we'll probably take 1, 2, and turn the steps. We're going to make them wide, like 30 inches wide.
Okay.
And as we go up, I want our landing to stop and have our fridge underneath it. Because we got that fender, but if we come out wide on steps, I think it'll work out good. You know, but we're bringing the loft down. And the loft's only half the width. So the loft will be here, and all the traffic will be here. So the loft will be down below by the fridge. So when you look up, there's going to be a real pretty railing up there.
So there'll be a loft like what, about 5 feet or something?
Yeah, you can almost stand in it. And so then you can just look down.
I mean the width, like how wide would it be this way?
We make it about half the width of this room.
Okay.
And then under here is our entertainment center. We were talking about.
Oh.
Scott's gonna build a big entertainment center. Well, he probably won't be here long enough, but I'd like to get his ideas before he leaves.
Right.
You know? And put a big entertainment center there with a flat screen, so the sofa's where you're at. Big entertainment center.
Entertainment
and this
center.
Will be the back of the stairs that go up.
And the fridge will be underneath the
The
stairs.
fridge is underneath there. Hopefully it's back this way, so the loft will be big enough for a bed.
And the sofa will be right
Sofa's
here.
right here. Yep. We're sitting here watching the ball game, you know, and everything.
You don't watch ball games.
And then you got the kitchen. So it's an open concept, just like we build every house, and the only interior wall is that bathroom.
That's going to be great.
This is going to be awesome.
Really is.
Look at the kitchen. Now look, you got that light coming in your kitchen, and these lights coming in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So big looking. Wow.
We can put an upper cabinet there or here on each side.
Upper
with the
cabinet
kitchen
right
and
here.
The countertop. Yeah.
Really
I love
nice.
it. Look at all Scott's frame. See up in there?
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's
Yeah, look at
all
all that complex framing.
complex. He did good. That's
It
tough
looks
to do.
great.
That's hard to do. It is.
Yeah, spacious. Christine said it's so spacious. Oh yeah, everybody's loving
10 by
it.
24.
Yeah. Somebody said, can you do this with a 8 by 24? Could you do something like
I was
that?
thinking about that today. We sure can.
Yep.
Now, in the back, I went straight up because this home has got curb appeal. So I figured the back is really not going to be looked at that much. But like Scott said, we're going to have to put that eave across the back to break it up. So we got all of our headroom up top. Man, if we went 8 foot, I mean, we could do it. Just shrink it in 2 more feet, wouldn't it? So we kind of just come in with the foot.
Yeah.
But you could do something it doesn't have to be flat on this side. You could do something on the other side,
Yeah.
right?
I do this to gain headroom in the loft.
I see.
So we got room up there to do something with.
Right.
And we're going to have another loft over here above the bathroom.
How far will it go?
Well, the bathroom is from here, 5 by 5.
Yeah.
You know, and we could actually, I told Tom, we could bring it out further this way, so when we're going up our stairs, you just miss it. That way you can put a full bed up there. You know, so you got bed here, bed there, and we'll have a sleeper downstairs too. You can sleep 6 people.
Clavita, let's see, what's the measurements on this, Amanda? It was 10, what would you say?
10 foot wide, 24 foot long. Yeah. Yep. My first home was 10 foot wide.
Was it?
The Hobbit, it was 10 by 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did a good job, Scott.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Thanks, Randy. That's
It
right.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
And what's the timeline on this house being done, you think?
From beginning to end, you've seen what's going on. We could have the outside done in a week.
If I could stay,
Yeah.
it would really fly by maybe, but
I don't see more than, like, for all of our crew, we had about 3 or 4 guys on it. I mean, I don't think we should take, the thatch roof is something we've never done.
yeah.
If we didn't have to do the thatch, he's got 3 days in the roof framing, but he, like I said, you do 2 or 3 of these, it cuts the time down in half, and he didn't even have a helper on it.
And does it take a while for the thatch to get here? Is it like how?
You got to order it. There's a ridge cap, there's an eave thatch, and there's a valley thatch, and you got to put all that together. And the representatives coming to help install it because I want to do this more, and so they're really excited about being part of the tiny home. And I still don't think I think we can still have it done in 3 to 4 weeks. You know, the whole thing, depending on how much detail we have.
I might come back in a couple weeks.
That would finish up.
Finish up.
Come back and do that bookcase.
So,
Cool, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Hey, Robert wants to know, what is the height from the ground up?
Outside be 13.6.
13.6, Robert.
This is
And Kathy wants to know, what about the cost? How much does it cost?
Well, the cost at the end, this is going to be sold. How are we going to do that? It's over at River Bend. It's going to be for sale at River Bend Campground. John Finstrom, and I think he said he's putting it up for $68,000.
Okay.
Yeah, we're building it for him.
And that's kind of to be determined. We're estimating that.
Farm
Yeah.
style sink, corner shower, hardwood floors, tile entry, and then just our regular stuff inside. We'll throw some beams and that in here. Yeah. Think about 68,000. Tumbleweed has got a 16-foot wide, 8-foot long, 8-foot wide home, 16 for 63. This is 10 by 24. Look, nuts.
Insane.
I'm insane.
That's
Nuts.
true.
But we could get these down. I know if we built 4 or 5, we get these down. Yeah.
This is a beautiful
you get this
design.
one and they'll be flying.
This is the most gorgeous tiny home in America.
Yeah, this is going to be
This
nice.
is a cottage. I mean, thatch roof.
What's it going to look like outside? Is it going to be stained? Is it going to be painted?
We're
Is
gonna have
it
stucco.
stucco?
with
Okay.
wood.
Is it going to be
Stucco.
colored, like a colored
It's
stucco?
going to be more. I want it to be more earth tones. And then we're going to have actual beams that'll be protruding out that looks like Snow White's house. If you go to a Thomas Kincaid portrait, just Google it. We're trying to replicate a portrait
Something
of his.
yeah.
It's got a shed dormer, 2 reverse gables like
Gorgeous.
this. With
Yeah.
arched, you can find this one on his portraits. Yeah, and now all this will be inspected. We'll have the RVAA certification on this home. We'll do videos on all the wiring, the plumbing, the framing. It'll all be sent to a structural engineer, architect, all that, and it'll have it stamped.
And you said this one will probably, let's see, who's wanting to know? April, she's asking about the permit, CDL for travel. What does it need?
Yeah,
Permit.
you'll get a wide load permit. You can travel only during the day. You know, at sunset you need to stop, but you don't need a what do you call it, transport car behind you, so you don't need anybody following you. You just get a wide load sign on the back. We could hook this up to any dually and pull it. A U-Haul truck can pull it.
So like Matt's truck.
Max truck, F-350 is perfect. I pulled a 10 by 34 with a U-Haul truck. It was 20,000 pounds. This is not even near that, you know?
Hey, remember Nina from last week, Nina Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to know, how expensive is the roof? How long will the roof last?
The roof is a synthetic fireproof thatch that you find at Disney World, and that company produces that one. It's to withstand 170 miles per hour wind.
Oh, wow.
Fireproof.
So it'll travel well.
And it's
Be
it's
fine.
made for hurricanes. Yeah. Yep. Now the roof is pricey. The actual material itself, I'm probably looking at about $4,000. Just the material.
Yeah. And they're going to come in and install it, you said?
They're going to help us install.
Oh,
The
good.
representative's going to come here. He's volunteered. He's going to make sure
That's
it's all done
great.
right. We've never done it,
Right.
so it'll be fun for us to learn. And And we hope we can do more of these. I'm sure we will. Isn't that something?
And that is great.
So under $70,000, a home like this. No way.
No.
No. You take this to the Jamboree in Texas or all the other tiny home places, tote this baby in there, there ain't no way. They couldn't touch it.
Oh, no.
I'm excited.
Be like bees to a hive. And they'll
Yes.
all go.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So what? Okay. Yeah, we already asked that. They asked that. Yeah. Oh, the flooring. Is it going to be hardwood flooring?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Floor, put hardwood floor everywhere, and a little bit of tile in the front. So we have a tile entry. Well, I want the door to swing out because I want to put a little coat closet.
Yes.
A little coat rack. So you walk in. But look at this entry. Look at this little window that slides up and down. And this is your entryway coming in this house, man. And as soon as you visually, come over here. So it'll show you. As soon as you walk in this house, like you're walking in right here, come on in.
All right.
Like when you walk in, your eyes are gonna take you to the top of it. So you're looking up, and then you look down that whole rake. So you're gonna see the light coming in from the kitchen above here. You're gonna see this reverse cable coming in here. You're gonna see all the way through the kitchen into the living room. You know? And then you're gonna see this really cool banister, these railings that go across this loft here.
So you're going to have like wood beams and everything in here, like
Yeah,
really
that's
cool
all
stuff.
snitches. Yeah, no, we got them here laying on the floor. This is cool. Now, this is what carpenters love. This is being able to dream something up and make it happen. Yeah.
Now, can you tell
That's right.
a little bit how Scott got here? Like,
How'd you get here?
how'd you get here, Scott?
How did I get here?
Tell a little bit how you got here.
It's a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to condense it. Basically, my wife and I were sitting around about a year and a half ago and trying to think of, I have a pretty good sized shop back at home where I used to do a lot of custom work, and that kind of dried up a little bit. So we got to thinking of use of that space, and she said, well, why don't we just get an RV? And I was like, this RV, we're not big campers people, you know. And then got to talking about tiny homes, and I'll just buy or build one. I could build one. I got a shop for it, got all the tools. I mean, I got all the tools. So I actually have a 26-footer that I'm working on in my shop back in Illinois that maybe someday will be mine. Maybe I'll sell it. We'll see. And it's got a lot of cool features on it too, and a lot of stuff that nobody has. It's got a pull-out deck out the back. It's got octagon windows. It's got a gambrel roof like a barn. It's just cool.
Yeah, he had a video of it. It was really nice.
Yeah. So
You just
I
kind of
thought about
Googled?
that.
Yeah.
Just thought about that, and then got to thinking, you know, I seen your videos because I'm trying to get some ideas, and I just one day you said you were hiring, so my wife said, well, why don't you just email them, just see what they're doing. So we did. You want a resume, and I sent you that. Next thing you know, we had a 3-day weekend, so it's like, let's go for a road trip. What the heck? So we come down 3 weeks ago.
That's
So
awesome.
there you go. There you
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your wife came down.
go. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're actually thinking about if he wants to do this as
Yeah, it's a possible relocation. We'll see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So what do you think of it here? Like everything that's going on that you're seeing?
Well, it's a little warm in here. Need some airflow.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I've been working most of the time. I really haven't driven around except for Walmart. But Walmart and gas. That's all I've done since I've been here. So I don't really know.
Yeah, but the guys and everything
Oh,
here
yeah,
and
the
everything.
guys, yeah, we're getting along. We're slowly getting to know each other a little bit as the days go on. So I got a few guys I can tell that like working with me. I can tell.
Awesome.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good deal. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep. It's been cool to think that what he's seen what we do, because he's a upper level craftsman that build ornate,
A lot
Right.
of woodworking.
yeah, high end
Custom
carpentry
everything.
stuff. We don't have that talent, you know. So he's had that exposure to that. You know, we're fast. We build homes. We can build a nice home, but he's bringing in that fine furniture quality, coming here and doing that. So I thought it was really a cool mix for us to learn from him learn from us. And he's got a great personality where he offers advice and nobody feels offended or anything. And we all work together.
Right.
So
Everybody's got to learn something.
yeah, and it's been really cool. So, and and then him learning to do this and working with us and then being able to work with the design back and forth. It-
That is
listen, it's
beautiful.
It's really hard sometimes. I'm sure you have. I've worked with people that they got this thing in their head and it's like, oh, it's so frustrating to get that out of their head to make it work.
Right.
But when we both are carpenters, I'm able to tell you,
Yeah.
and it just happens. And there's like no time. I mean, no time wasted.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So it's really smooth, and that's really fun. Yeah. I actually thought about, like I said, I thought about this. The first home I built, I wanted that Hobbit done. I wanted the English Tudor or Thomas Kincaid lookalike, and I wanted this what do you call it? This concept of having men come in here and learning or us collaborating, and then hopefully I built a business that was strong enough to give you jobs. You know, and you come in and you build underneath the incredible tiny home wing, and I can keep you working and make good money and imaginate these things. You know.
Yeah.
So it's so cool to know that this is actually coming forth. You know, I didn't tell anybody back then what I wanted. But in my head, I thought, God, that's what we got to do. You know, I got the bunk room because I thought men would come. You know, I actually thought that during the 08 when I lost everything, during 08, 09, a lot of carpenters, good carpenters, are now driving trucks.
Right.
They're in
Doing
other
some-
industries.
doing something else.
Yeah, they're selling things or they're doing something out of their skill, which is fine. They've learned to adapt, but I'm sure they miss the craft.
Sure.
And I thought, wow, if I could give them a
There's
chance
some
to
guys
come
like that.
back
Yeah.
to this, and I'd give them a place to live for a while, and they could come here, work, get acclimated, and maybe think this could be a career, and they could make good money, like really good money. So anyway, that was kind of what my thought was.
Hey, that's why I'm giving it a shot. What the
Yeah.
heck? Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, too, what's nice is that to know that there's a house that looks like this that doesn't take like 6-8 months to build. I mean, we were talking like 6 weeks.
No, this got to be out of here in under 4 weeks, or we'll lose money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the price that we're selling it at, we're gonna make this thing will be done on the outside. We're really gonna be waiting for windows, you know. So we'll be wiring and plumbing it on the inside, probably spray foaming and be finished the inside, and the outside will have to come last, you know.
So sometimes a holdup is the materials.
Yeah, we had to figure out windows today. Like all these windows, we didn't know we could even get. And John, that we'll introduce later,
Yeah,
is doing our
sizes.
inventory.
Yeah. We were very limited on what we could use size-wise because of the concept, because of the pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is the concept I drew up a long time ago. Hey, you ought to do it like that.
Yeah.
That was my concept,
Yeah.
and then that's the house.
Let me kind of zoom in on that.
Isn't that cool?
Very
I gotta have
cool.
a smokestack somewhere.
Yeah, there is
And
smoke coming
And
out.
it's got to have a bend in it.
Gotta have a bend in it. That's right.
That's cool.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I'd like to do one a little more animated next time with broke down rafters looking and all that. This is great.
What about the insulation? Robert wants to know. Do you insulate underneath with spray foam also?
Yes. Whole thing will be.
And this
spray
one will be the spray foam.
Yep. Spray foam under it, all inside, everywhere. It can go. to the
Yeah.
last
Christine mentioned about, what about a stained glass above the door too? Is it too
room.
fragile?
That would be pretty.
Would it be too fragile for the move?
I thought of that too.
For moving around?
Good idea.
That wasn't Christine Wilson.
There sure was.
My sister.
That's what she said, yep.
You know.
So it's not too fragile.
That'd be cool. If JJ could put a
It would be really nice. JJ, or if you're watching,
stained glass.
some stained glass. What size do you need? A little one?
12 by 20.
12 by 20? So are these right here, this is fixed windows. Are those two in the back fixed
They're
windows?
all movable.
They're all
Really,
mov-
they're all movable. Everything will open. It's single
Everything will
movable.
open.
Even the small ones are movable.
Okay.
And they'll open and close.
Yeah. Yeah, Robert, that's all houses for the spray foam.
Yep. Now, I mean, we don't have to spray foam everything. Some people don't want. We can put wool, fiberglass if they don't want to pay. Spray foam is an extra cost.
Right. He's talking about the underneath. If it's, can you spray foam on all the houses? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
You know what's cool? It's endless.
Yeah.
We could add, and that's why we build custom. So we've got this house. We've never really don't do models. My Hobbit, American Freedom, and this one. I built 3 models since we built. This is our 62, 63.
It's like
third
63rd
home
or something,
that
yeah.
we built, and but you can take this and add to it. Just like Christine want, stained glass. Yeah, let's do that, or anything. But we're gonna put stucco out here. So I want to put kind of a stucco underneath.
Yeah.
Maybe a board and batten here, a kind of a tight, small board and batten. Yeah. And then up there, we may put cedar shakes
Ooh, yeah.
up in the gable, Right. And I was thinking about it being more animated, where it would be lines and abstract, but I think it's going to be more symmetrical now in straight lines. Because everything else is so symmetrical.
Yeah.
So we won't make any waves. This will be a nice line, nice stuff.
Yeah.
Planter box.
Flower boxes on here, and we'll make some custom shutters to go on the sides.
So maybe with Cindy's house, the more Snow White, would it be more,
I'm going to show you that here.
it'll be more curvy maybe?
Yeah, I'll show you that in just a second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's beautiful. Everybody loves it.
Family.
Bye. See you in a few days. Just a few.
Thank you. You do a quick on prices real quick? Everybody's been asking about it.
He's put his corner trim on here. He's put his hardwood floor in. Put his reverse gable for his cedar shakes in here. He's got his loft in here. Right there.
Oh, he's got gray.
Yep, got gray flooring. He's just about ready to go. A couple more days and we can get him over on that property. Yep, he wants to get over on the property so he can have his own place. This is another Hobbit. See the round?
Wow.
And we are going to stucco this. So we've got ice guard, and this is stucco wire.
So this is called ice guard.
Nope, underneath the black stuff
Underneath
is ice guard. Like right here.
Oh, right
the
there.
waterproofing.
Okay.
Yep, and then we put the wire, and
this
it
is
is
wire.
nailed. God, it's stapled. I bought a staple gun today just
Oh,
primarily
wow.
for here. Kevin and Dennis done an awesome job. See, that stucco will go right underneath that window, all up underneath there. Now, see how they've cut it? It's cut like this. It's wavy.
Let's see.
It's all wavy like that. So they're either going to put cedar shakes on there.
Ooh.
We'll probably put some cedar shakes and some board and batten, which is straight up and down boards. But look at the front. See how it just goes like this?
Oh, yeah. Waves
idea.
really nice. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, hey, David. Say hi to David Medina.
Hey, David Medina.
He said hugs to Amanda and Randy.
How you guys doing? Yep.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
On Seth and Brandy, on this break, they put a grapevine on there. And they put their siding. What we're going to do is we're not going to use a grapevine. We're just going to take the cedar shakes, go right over top of that stucco, and then we'll have it'll be a smooth transition.
Wow.
We just ordered our steel for our door. We're building our own door again, like Seth and Brandy. It turned out really nice.
It's beautiful.
We liked how it worked, so we're going to do it again here. This is 10 by 20.
10 by 20.
They'll be going to Utah.
Oops.
Got an electric water heater inside. This is full on grid. Regular. No, she's got a compost toilet, but she's got a electric water heater.
Travis said no one else in the country is doing what you guys are doing.
Who said that?
Travis.
That's right. Nobody.
Travis follows us all the time.
Thanks, Travis. I appreciate. I don't know why we don't go viral. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's willing to sell that house for 68? Oh my God! Look at this.
This is beautiful.
This house, 3 weeks. Just like we did Seth and Brandon's, 3 weeks. It might be too dark in here for you. We don't have a light.
I think it'd be all right.
Wait a minute, I can't get it turned on.
No, it's good.
No, really, it's lemon.
He ain't got no sense. He likes to act up.
Lemon.
Stop.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, can you turn it like up?
Yeah, man, I can do whatever you want, all right?
Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know. He's cute on film, ain't he?
Right here's your kitchen. So the kitchen goes all the way across, of course, kitchen sink, farm style sink right here. 10 by 20. Bam.
So the kitchen right here where you're standing. Wow, look at this window.
I can't tell you enough about
Wow.
10 foot wide. All right, look at our plumbing. See our red and our blue. We take videos, we take pictures, we put nail guards, we bolt it to the trailer. It's all bolted, Simpson's wall ties. Everything's bolted. This will all be videoed and sent to the engineer for an RVAH certification. RVAH, that's alternative housing.
RVAH.
Yep. We got wall ties up here for our rafters, to our walls, spray foamed. What else do you want in a house?
Now, will this have 2 lofts, 1 loft? What's it going to
There'll be
have?
a little loft over here. Just want a little 5-foot loft.
Okay, a little loft over here.
Above the kitchen. Little 5-foot loft there above that window and above this door. And this is her big loft. Big. This big beam.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew he's going to do that.
I love doing that.
Of course
Then,
he is.
here, let me show you this little notch.
I love all the round windows. There's more round windows. That's
Excuse me, I
nice.
apologize. Right? Let me turn my phone on.
Rude.
Rude not to answer. Look right here. See this beam? Kevin and Dennis, we worked it out to where we're notching that, and that wood will fit right into that notch. So our wood, our deck will just fit right in there. So this is the loft, right? 6 foot 8 inches from the bottom to the floor. 6 foot 8. Bathroom is a 5-foot wall bathroom, 10 foot wide. So the bathroom is 5 by 10. That is bigger than most normal homes.
Wow. All this is going to be the bathroom?
Listen, well, no, it's 5 foot out, right here.
Oh, okay.
So now this home is a lot different. Now look, this is gonna have a wall right here. In this wall is gonna be a stucco wall with a barn door track.
Okay.
The wall's gonna be stucco, and the owner has sent these jubies and diamonds and jewels.
Little jewels.
Yeah, these things, and we're gonna place them inside the stucco. So it looks like you're walking into a mine shaft. You know,
With the sparkling diamonds and stuff.
sparkling diamonds.
Aw.
Then when you walk in, her tub is going to be a cart, a mining cart. So she's going to have a bathtub, and on the outside it's going to be wood like a mining cart.
Wow.
And we've got these iron wheels we bought on eBay, and we got a track. And there's going to be a track with wheels sitting on the track on like a mining cart.
Wow.
And that's going to be, and then I'm thinking about closing it in and putting stucco above it so she can get in there and there'll be diamonds and stuff and jewels and
sparkly.
Yeah, sparklies. Then you got your vanity. We'll build a vanity that had a vessel sink. She wants an old wooden bowl on here, like I did in my first one.
Yep.
And then the toilet's over here.
What kind of toilets? Compost, you
She
said?
wants a compost, but we always plumb in a regular. So if people want a later, we run a water line.
Right.
Why not?
It's always on-grid option, right?
Always on grid options. Yep. And we wire plumb it. We take videos. We haven't. I think Jeffrey's coming back this weekend. He'll wire this one. He'll wire Snow White. He'll wire Kathy's house, and maybe another one. We got 4 of them. We'll be wiring. Get out of here. We want in and out of here in 3 weeks. Done.
Yeah.
You guys make great money. We sell it at a great price. I can't remember what this one's even selling for. I'll have to get back with you on this. But wood floors.
Now, you had round windows everywhere.
Yeah, now look.
Except that one.
Yeah, normally we put in about 12, 13 windows in a house. But because it's a Hobbit, the round roof, you can't put any windows up high.
Oh, okay.
And I asked the homeowner, I said, hey, you've got a mini split system in here. Can we just go ahead and put round windows and it'll match the decor of the window, the door and stuff. So that's why we haven't got a lot of windows.
Right. I love that.
Yeah. No, it's a Hobbit.
Plus, a Hobbit's not supposed to.
It's,
Yeah,
You know, I say Hobbit, she wanted me to remind her. But
it's a Snow
not-
White.
It's more of a mining Snow White. Mm-hmm. But we call it Hobbit because of the round door.
Right.
But it's going to be that Snow White stuff, with the mine shaft.
And that's
all.
windows that you just ordered?
Yeah, these are cool. These are
They're
This is
beautiful.
a 48-inch diameter window. $300.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That one there, those are 24-inch diameter,
24.
and I think they were $200 a piece. Yeah.
But for that look, for this kind of home,
Yeah, and they're
Beautiful.
tan color, not white.
beautiful.
Yep. Yep. And as you can see, this is a 10-foot wide trailer, just like that one over there. Mm-hmm. It's 10 foot wide, just like an 8-foot wide trailer. Hearst trailers are awesome.
Oh, do the round windows open? They don't, do
No,
they?
don't.
They're
These don't
fixed,
open.
Robert.
You can get them to open. These don't.
Yeah, you can't get them to open, but
That's
and they're more
why-
expensive if they open.
Yeah, a ton.
Yeah, a lot.
She's got a central heat and air system. She's from Utah. And Utah gets, I guess, super hot, super cold. And she's got a mini split in there. She's a retired lady, I think. And, but we left this one
Oh, and she's
open.
doing a standard water heater.
Yep. And this one's going to be left. This is her kitchen window. to be
Okay.
left. Now, on the outside, too, I forgot to tell you, we got metal that's going wrapping around that eave. And
Oh.
then we got our notorious synthetic ivy. That
Yeah.
will be all wrapped around all that. So you'll
Oh,
have
that's gonna
green
look
ivy.
good.
You're going to have green ivy coming down with some cedar shakes, with some board and batten, with some stucco. And the stucco, again, will have some straw.
And can't you actually, like the window, instead, if you didn't want that square shape, you could actually take the ivy and just kind of shape it around.
Totally impossible. You'll have to go to somebody else to do that.
I can't stand you. You're rotten.
Yeah. You don't listen to nothing I say.
I listened to everything
Do
you said.
whatever you want. Well, can you do that? Yes.
Okay, so nobody else asked questions to ranting. Quit! God.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Oh, this is stunning. This is amazing.
Take one more look at it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, let's take another look. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. That's nice.
Hey, can you show Jared over there?
Yeah, I wanted to.
wanted
His
to-
mom's watching.
Mom,
Hey,
Jared.
hey, Sean.
He works.
He's a worker.
I love him. He's over there working.
We
This-
love Jared.
This is his job. He's taking all that ocean of wood. Man is walking away.
Yeah. Oh, well, here you're talking.
No, you're fine. He's taking all of our wood and going to separate it. It's a job. I don't know if he can do it, but
Hey, Jared, wave to your mom. He got a mom package today.
Yeah.
She sent him something, so that was very nice. He was excited.
yeah,
So he's going to take all the wood and
separate it all out and it's all mixed together. That's the way I bought it. So now we separate it into 1 buys, 2 buys, 3 buys, 4 buys, whatever it is, so we can look at it and say, hey, Scott says, man, I need some wood. We know exactly where it's at. Or Tom, or Kevin, or Dennis, anybody. It's more accurate.
he's been driving that tow motor like crazy, ain't he?
Oh yeah, look at him.
He's
good.
a worker.
Yeah, he's doing great. Yep, he's doing really good. I sent pictures to Kathy, so she's good down there. That's another, we're doing a 26-foot custom for Kathy. After we get that in the headlock, so we can rough wire it, then we'll be jumping on Kathy's will be going. And then we got our workshop will be coming up to July 16th. We got 3 for there. July 16th is all women. Women volunteers.
Yeah. Now
all
Cheryl's bringing her husband.
Oh, there is a guy.
Yeah, Cheryl's husband.
I didn't know that. Okay, so we will have 1 male. We'll have to kick him out of here. won't we?
But she's bringing 2 other people, and I don't know if they're women or if they're men.
You
So,
guys told me it's all women.
well, it's all women. Cheryl is the one that Cheryl, Christine, and McClevey.
You made me look
Yeah.
like a dodo.
And you needed us for that, huh?
Well, for that particular part.
But anyway, mostly women.
So yeah, we'll be getting ready for that. So we got 6 homes due in 3 weeks. We got all the 3 customs and the 3 workshops. We're going to try to get them all done and ready by the 16th, and then that week we'll finish up our customs while the customers are here doing their deal and during the workshop. Business things. I had somebody, the head came here and visited, talked to her today, talked about warranty in the home. We can talk about warranties. I've never written a warranty in any contract that I've done. You know, and she brought up a good point. I wasn't offended at all. She wanted like a 2-year warranty and different things, and made me think about what we do. And I got to understand, people want some guarantees when they buy a house, right? Well, when I first built, my prices really haven't gone up that much. My first home was $19,000-$20,000, but it didn't have a drop axle. It didn't have spray foam, you know. It didn't have the jacks underneath. It didn't have a lot of the new materials because I had reclaimed materials. Now I've got new mixed with reclaimed, and we've went up $5,000. You know, so we haven't went up that much, and so I didn't offer a warranty. It was kind of like as is.
Right.
Hey, this is it. If you want a warranty, I'll sell it for $60,000 like everybody else. I'll put a warranty on it. Yeah, we'll warranty it for a year, 2 years, whatever the what do you call it, the industry is doing on an average. Is really, that's what builders do on an average. But I understood her concern was trying to figure out, man, if I get this thing, what's going to happen 4 years from now if the metal bumps out, she said. And she's been reading some blogs about tiny homes not being built properly. I totally understand that. But you know what, you guys, and I'm sure you all know, when you're on this social media stuff and you're looking on the internet, what does a doctor say to you? The doctor, when you go to the doctor and you call and you're going in, if he knows you personally, the first thing he's going to tell you, do not go to Google and try to figure out what's wrong with you, because you'll end up having some rare disease that is not even pertaining to you, and you get all worried out. I understand that there are homes not being built right. I'm going to tell you one thing, Scott's not going to build a home that's going to be bad. We're not going to be building a home. The more we learn and how we do things, we're all learning. But we still got to offer a guarantee and a warranty. I didn't, because I didn't make enough money. If I only make $4,000 or $5,000 on a house, how can I warranty it that much, you know? I feel like we have honed in now on our craft. We've honed in on what we know is the materials to use, the technique to use. That, you know what, even though I'm not charging extra for a warranty, we will warranty our homes for a year. We'll warranty it, whatever you got to have. I've actually want to put a man on the road to where we can come and visit your home before the end of that year, just to touch it up, just to look at it, make sure you're caulking, make sure you're good, you're happy with it, any tweaking that needs to be done. If I can get to that point and make some money, I'd like to put a guy in a tiny house traveling the country, you know, doing repairs and stuff. That goes along with the next thing is I would like to maybe offer, and I'm looking into this, is sort of like a warranty coverage, insurance. People say, well, if it burns down, if there's water, whatever happens, how am I going to have a homeowner's policy on this? We may offer that to you. And I mentioned it, I think, about a week ago. It won't be a monetary payout. We'll come and fix it. We'll come and replace it. Totally wiped out, we'll rebuild it or bring you a new one and take back the old one, you know, because we can build cheaper than we can monetarily replace.
And that's not the warranty that you're talking about for a year. That's just
the year warranty is, you know,
minor.
It's just regular. Windows leaking, you know, or the faucets or something like that, has nothing to do with the manufacturer warranty. Your heat and air unit, when you get it, you need to put it in your name because you can get the manufacturer warranty. The appliances, of course, are none of our warranty in it. It's those construction of what we do. I told her today, I said, you know, we're so open about how we build. There's the framing. You can't back and say, well, I thought we were going to use a different material. That's your house, there's the framing. There's the plumbing. You know, we test it for water pressure. We've tested one with air pressure, got there, and it was still leaking. With water, oh my God. So we fixed it. We had to pay to be fixed. It was gone out of state. It happens. And I'll stand behind anything like that. If you get in there 3 months from now and the window starts leaking for some apparent reason, who knows why, we're going to find out what it is we're going to fix. So we can give a year's warranty. And I told her today, I said, you know, no matter if the house is 4 or 5 years old, siding shouldn't be popping off, or metal shouldn't be popping off. You shouldn't have any moisture problems in your house. It shouldn't be done, you know. So I think I'll stand behind what we do in an evaluation process as we go. I'm trying to just be open and honest with everybody. You know, you're going to go down, you're going to call me 5 years from now and say I got a leaky window. You know, I mean, windows get old. You need to crack them, you need to caulk them, you need to fix them, you need to repair. This is your home, you know. So it's not a bunker you're living in, a concrete vessel. It's, you've got to take care of your home.
Right.
So I'm just honest. You know, that might come back and bite me, because I told her, I said, listen, I'm not going to have an attorney on speed dial like I used to.
Right.
When I owned my resort, I'm not going to have an accountant on speed dial. I'm not going to do it. You're going to sue, go to the courts to sue, but it's not going to go anywhere. I'm not going there. I'll replace what I built, or help you out in what we've done, and I'll meet you, and we'll be fair about it with a handshake. That's how I want to run it. To me, that's how America's supposed to be. You know, I'll probably end up getting in trouble for being that way. It's the way it is. But that's what I wanted to address tonight. It's just that warranty thing, and our workshop coming up. Any other questions?
Cheryl Huff, that's coming to the workshop, said, I'm only bringing 3 volunteers, all women.
No.
So her husband's not coming. All women. And then we have the 5 volunteers are all women.
Yeah.
And then it's Eileen,
Okay.
Christina
Yep.
Bly,
Yep,
or
yep.
Christina, and Cheryl.
Awesome.
Yeah, all women.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah. And then Travis had a good question. He remembered about the modern tiny house. Can you ask Randy about the modern tiny home, glass and steel, he was going to build?
It's just trailer. Working out some details, I think, with Lily, and working out that.
I think he's actually coming, and they're going to meet.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. All right.
Probably maybe this week or next.
Cool. That's great. You know, another thing I like is that we have people in positions like Lily, Sherry, Alyssa, you, everybody else. He was coming to meet Lily and all. I like that.
Yeah.
Because we trust her to work it out, and I come in when I need to come in and know what I need to know. You know, it takes a team to build this company, and we want to build it. We want to get to where we can have 10 of Scots in here building, you know.
Hey, and Jill Miller, she has a question. I've heard you say this before about SIPs. Is that a SIP construction behind you? What is SIPs? Or I don't.
SIPs is that paneling. Could be plywood or OSB, oriented strand board. Solid, rigid foam insulation.
Okay.
And then usually they can either put sheetrock on the inside or another sheet of plywood. Usually it's sheetrock on the inside, so it's sandwiched. And it's 4x8, 4x10 sheets, and it's one solid boom. And you got these little holes inside of it that you can run your plumbing and your wiring.
And what about steel construction? Jill's asking about. Can you ask about SIPs or steel construction?
Do they want to know what it is, or they want to know why we do it? Or
Yeah. What? Yeah. Exactly. What do you mean, Jill? She'll get back with us.
Yeah. I built a SIPs home out of phenolic fiber. Instead of using OSB on the outside of plywood, we use phenolic fiber, which is almost like a formica. It's a fiberglass side. That was a SIPs. Steel, we've had people ask about steel. They wanted lightweight. I'm sure it will be lightweight, you know, with all the wood that we put in these things. When you run steel, there's a different process. You know, things have to be, all your sheeting has to be screwed, and then any of your siding that you're putting on the outside, you can't just nail into steel, so it's got to be screwed and fastened. So there's a different process. The wiring is a little bit different process. So, and your boxes aren't plastic, they're going to be a metal box on the inside. So there's a lot of different things about steel. I don't really see the benefit in steel. I know there's a couple companies that do that, super strong. I mean, if you weld everything, it's going to be like a massive cage, but my God, how much stronger do you need to have a house here? Like I said before, if you want to go to Mars, build it out of steel. If you want to survive a hurricane, it'll tumble 100 yards from where you're at, maybe build it out of steel. I don't believe the roof will still be on it. I just don't see it. I think the creativity, the change orders today. If we would have ordered a home out of steel today, look at him shaking his head. There's no way this could have happened. There's no way this could have happened. Yeah, do that out of steel.
Yeah, not
that.
not gonna happen, huh?
It takes somebody to do that in steel.
Nuts.
4 times at least.
4 times as
But
long.
wood is strong.
And for what reason?
Wood is strong, though.
They still build railroad trestles out of wood.
Out of wood, right?
Because it's so strong. I don't understand. And the creativity that we added today, we didn't know what size windows we had till today. And then we just framed them in. On a steel, you got to pre-order it, preset, you're done with your design, it's over with. Man, I'm just too much out there in left field and be creative for steel. So,
Hey, and Camber, she is asking about the what's the solution that you've come up with regarding the wood drying out for your Arizona client? How,
man, Tom and I were talking about that today. I don't know how to act. It is East Tennessee. It's hot in here.
It is.
The humidity is going to get worse. We're getting 95% humidity outside this summer. It's going to be, the wood will probably be at a 25 or 30% humidity or moisture content. You go to Arizona, it's going to go down, it's going to shrink.
So are you thinking maybe they need to paint it themselves once it gets to where it's...
Yeah. I don't know how, the only thing we do at homes, like log homes, we would always spray them, but they stayed in Tennessee.
Right.
You could put your wood in a house, turn on the air conditioning, and let it acclimate to that humidity with the air conditioning or the heat in the winter. Let it do its thing, and then we could stain it, but you would have to keep it running to when we transport it. You've got to keep that moisture content inside. Wood is just always moving. That's why you have a house that creaks and moves and stuff, you know. So probably the best thing would be, probably 2. Now, if you whitewash it or if you put a spray urethane on it, you're not going to visually see that movement. If it moves an 1/8 or a 16th to an 1/8 in a white home, oh my God, you got a line on every board.
I see. Okay. All right. So you're on it, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, man. All right.
Beautiful home.
Love it, love it.
Cannot wait till it's done.
Dream come true. Be able to see my idea, in my head.
Yeah.
And then to see it, it's just so exciting.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Hope John and Lynn are watching. If not, they'll maybe catch it and see where we're at. Our progress on this is we're ready to wire and plumb it tomorrow. We'll probably put the loft up, the bathroom up, so we can wire and plumb and get it done. Be wired and plumbed by this weekend, insulated next, probably first of the week. So we'll be inside, outside, going stucco. We're rocking. I don't see why 2 more weeks can't get us 95% done out of here.
Right.
We'll be waiting for the thatch is really what we'll be doing.
So it's for sure probably going to be done before the workshop.
Yeah, gosh. Everything but the thatch.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Good
then
deal.
Cindy's will be almost done. Kathy's will be almost done before the workshop. During the workshop, these will be finishing up while our guests are building their homes.
All right.
Cool. We all good?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm boring everybody.
No, you're not boring. And Sean said, I saw Jared driving.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him driving a forklift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Is he way over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is. There you go, Sean. All right.
You know what he is? For me, we'll go out here. Jared's been nothing but polite. He's been a gentleman to everybody in here that I've seen. So I can't complain. I'm glad he's here. He's really been.
Me and Alyssa and Zach took him out this weekend. We took him out Saturday and Sunday, spent time with him, and we had a great time. Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah. So thanks for bringing him. He's here. I'm gonna go. We'll come back Friday. Maybe Friday early. So we may come back at 4 o'clock. So we'll have a Friday evening show. And you know what? We're gonna be coming on more and more. So as we do our workshops and as we have something pop up, I'm gonna grab my phone and we're gonna Facebook Live you, so you guys can know what's going on. And share these videos if you guys don't mind. I'd love to see this place go. Could you imagine? I want to be the biggest in the United States, not to be rich, but to show the world that, man, look at this. Look how simple these things are. It's not right to sell them for the price that people are selling them at. The thing is be efficient with, like I said, if I was raising goldfish, I'd be raising the most glow-in-the-dark, striped, biggest, smallest, whatever goldfish there was, faster than all we could do, the healthiest and all we could happen, you know? To me, it's just part of being self-employed. It's part of the American dream. It's part of competition, what I love. I love competition. I love guys that's trying to, you know, if we're trying to build this and build that, that house in there is because of competition. I want to be above the competition, a step above. That's why I've got an RVA certification. That's why I'm thinking about financing more, insuring them more, communities across the United States, all that, so I can stay in front of everybody and then give everybody such a chance in life. A lady called me today and she said, oh my God, she goes, you mean to tell me for real, if I had a tiny home, I could stay in one of your communities for $200 a month, straight across the board, $200 a month. Done. And if I got 50 communities, you guys can trade back and forth and stay where you want. As long as you pay $200 a month, you're part of the community.
And off grid.
And off grid. Everything's off grid.
100% off grid.
We are going to get to where almost everything, well, anything in our communities will be off grid. You know, we may build some on grid later on. You know, I don't have the money to build on grid. On grid is a massive infrastructure that you got to put in power, water, sewer, and all these things you got to do. We go in off grid, we just take off, park on that piece of grass right there, and we're done. We're home. You know, and that's the beauty of choosing tiny. Look here, and living free. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for putting up with me. I can't believe you put up with Amanda, but put up with me.
Where did that?
Yeah, right. Bye.